Do do do.
Well, think
Hello, Chris
I think
Larson.
that's Jamie right there. Is that Jamie right there? Look at
Yep,
that. This could be Chris too. How you doing?
I am doing great. How about you?
I feel like we're live at 5. It's a beautiful Tuesday without a winter storm that they keep saying. Did you get snow yesterday?
I did not, but it sure felt cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was 40 something degrees, and I had people saying that it was the frozen tundra, and I'm like, no, it still hasn't gotten there yet, but it's cold.
It felt colder than 40-ish degrees too. Yeah, but and then I had to do a home inspection today, so I had my gloves all I was all bundled up and
Oh,
yeah,
the
I'm okay.
glamorous part of your job.
I know, right? Yep. The things we got to do. Yep.
Uh,
I had to pee since noon and I just ran in the door 10 minutes ago and it's like okay, let's go.
yeah, yeah. No phone calls, no nothing. I'll get back to anything in a minute here.
That's exactly right. Yep.
I know you
So,
dogs want me to pat you on the head, but not right now.
not happening. I walked in with my hands full, put it all down. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's great. That's
no,
great.
my job is so glamorous.
Yes, that is the part that people really don't realize. There's a lot to it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
That
my,
yeah,
that's
you don't
great.
think about it, but it's
Well,
okay. I love it. It's all good. Yep. Saw a beautiful waterfront property today and
oh,
did a home inspection at another great, just amazing. Someday we'll talk about it when
okay.
somebody else owns it. But just an
Ah,
incredible property that I think a lot of people in Kitsap have been to
oh,
and participated in events at, maybe even you. But
ah.
we can't talk about it now because they don't own it yet. So
I won't say a doggone thing then about something I don't know, but I
that's
might.
you might know, but you might not know, and you're not really sure. But
I ain't gonna
it's
say nothing. I'm
a
better knowing that I'm a squealer and and I didn't know that I was a squealer. I best to not know what I don't need to know.
that's yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, super cool. But
yeah.
yep, I have an awesome job and I love it. So
That's great. That
we
is
have a
great.
we have a cool guest talking
We've
about
got
your job
a
tomorrow.
very, you know what? He is one of those guys that I had on one hat while I started the show, but he's probably got about 17 different hats because I look at him. I know him, and that's how I first met him as a stand-up comedian. But he does voiceover work. He's done, national commercials. He's been on the Latin Kings of Comedy tour. He's got a couple albums out. Long story short, he was on the NBC hit TV show Leverage and good old TNT's Grimm and stuff like that. Or I think I got those backwards, the TNT and the CBS. NBC. But Vince Valenzuela, who has a movie coming out here shortly, is a good buddy of mine who I've known probably closer to 30 years, and which is kind of tough to even think about. But he's going to be in Silverdale tomorrow night at a place called Maynard's at 7 o'clock. Vince, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
I am doing fabulous, and I've got to assume that you've got a coat and stuff that you're back up here in Washington now because
I am out in Monroe today, which is kind of an odd. I haven't been out here in years, but she was asking me if I was in the penitentiary, and that is true.
yeah.
They're gonna let me out tomorrow to
Okay.
do a little work release to come entertain the troops at Maynard's, and I
Well,
appreciate you guys helping me out with the work release program and
well,
sponsoring me. It means a lot to me.
so do
Everybody
we
just
call you if you're in the penitentiary? Do we call you Joey and you're undercover from your?
I don't think that's my name in prison. I think it's
Okay.
something
Oh,
else.
that's right. They would have given you a different name for that.
There
Sorry
would have
about
been
that.
a much different name. Yes. Yeah.
Doggone.
Sweet baby Joe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's how bad I am at being a spy. I have already gave what is what is cop TV
over
show
30
name?
years, I just found out something. Over 30 years of knowing you, I found out you're a squealer, which is disturbing in and of itself.
Oh, it's gonna be over. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night, my friend. I got it. Yeah, I'm a squealer, and I give away secrets that I didn't know were secrets, but I thought that's what they wanted me to do, and then I find out I wasn't. So there you go.
Yeah.
Babies were still
because
born.
last time I
People
was
still
out
got
there, and I'm
married.
looking forward to being out there again tomorrow night. And so I just thanks for having me out. And it's always good to get over on the other side of the water.
Yeah. It's always good to catch up with you and see what you've been up to. And I guess we haven't talked since you put it in the can, but you got a movie coming out this
Yeah,
summer. What's going
yeah.
on with that, man?
Well, it's kind of interesting. It's called Mick Skylark Mini Golf Prodigy. It's a crazy comedy, a huge cast, and it's interesting because now in the business they got a lot of self-taping auditions. Everything's self-taped now. You don't
Yeah.
really go into a casting office anymore. I was getting really fed up with all of it and just very frustrated. And this audition came through, and I was looking at it going, what is this? It doesn't even make sense. And I was looking at it going, what's this title? It's weird. And I was like, and it didn't have like the specs. It didn't have if it was a union shoot or whatever. So it was odd. And I'm like, well, I just ignored it. And then my agent contacted me. She said, well, did you see the audition? I said, yeah, but what is it? She goes, well, it's a good one. You need to audition. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I read it. And I was like, well, I always get Susan to read scenes with me. So we
Right
read it
on.
together. And so I said, well, it doesn't say anything about callbacks because they usually have callbacks, and they didn't have that on there. So I was kind of confused about it. And then I got an email and said that I got the part. So it was really an interesting shoot because it was very very good energy on the set. A lot of times it can be a lot of pressure, kind of intense, depending when you come in on the production and
Right.
all those kind of things. It can be kind of stressful, but it was very easygoing. First time director. He's also one of the producers. Just a fun set, and work with some really good actors. And so I play the part of Frank, and he's the owner of a mini golf course who gives Mick the keys to the thing so Mick can stage his comeback to help save his mentor Jonesy. And so there's a lot of influences from different comedies over time. Young Frankenstein, Caddyshack, Happy Gilmore. There's a lot of different things. That Kingpin. There's just a lot of influences. It's a family-friendly comedy. They listed as that. And got to work with Patrick Warburton from Seinfeld, and a friend of mine is good friends with him. So I got a chance to chat with him a bit and some other people that were fun to hang out with. And there's a lot of downtime, so a lot of times go and watch other people work and scenes like that. So it was a fun shoot. And so I asked him, I said, there's my character, just his name Frank, and would it be okay if we gave him the last name Furter? So he goes, oh, absolutely, I'm putting that on IMDb today. So
you're kidding.
So anyway, it's kind of a fun
Frank
shoot.
Frank Furter. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Everything about
the
that.
rest of the craziness and silliness of the movie. So
that's
anyway.
every little moment like that is gold, man.
Yeah, so it was fun to be back on set and work, and it was filmed in the Northwest, so that was nice. And they did some of the shooting of the golf tournaments in Spokane, and then also scheduled to be shooting in Leavenworth, and the smoke was so bad they had to move it. I actually arrived in Leavenworth, and they said we're going back to Moses Lake. So I literally didn't even get my stuff out of the car and just drove back all the back roads to Moses Lake. And the production crew got everything loaded up and transported to Moses Lake and set up and ready to go the next morning. It was amazing.
Oh, they had to work hard. That's all. That's a thankless job right there. All the back stuff.
Oh yeah, those people work their tails off, and I have great admiration for them. And it's always makes you want to do your job and hold up your end of the bargain. When everybody's busting up, and you got all these people on set, and you flub your lines. You're like, oh, sorry.
And you're sitting there complaining about craft services. Okay, yeah.
My back hurts. Can I get a chair?
Yeah.
So Vince, I have a question for you. If you you started in comedy and then went to doing movies, is that correct?
Yeah, Benny started voiceover, and then acting stuff started coming along. So, but yeah, stand up was my first venture into entertainment.
So if you had to choose, so you have to choose one or the other. You can't do both. Which would you choose? Stand-up comedy or acting?
What do I have? Why do I have to choose?
Because I said. Because they don't allow you both in Monroe. You gotta, you gotta pick.
I would say one of the reasons I like stand up is that you get to have more control of things, and the what you put out there, your opportunities. You can kind of make things more of your own as opposed to relying on other opportunities coming into your work world, and whether or not your interpretation of something is what they're looking for or not. You may put a great audition out there and it's not anything what they envision, and how I envision things in my comedy world is mine, and it's nobody else's, and it's going to be mine, and I'll live and die by that sword. So if I really had to choose, they're both challenging in different ways, and I like, and voiceover is his own challenges, and I like them all. And what's when you're all I can say about those three things is I could be unemployed in three art forms simultaneously on any given day.
Oh, that is good. That's well put, my friend.
So a lot
Goodness
of people
sakes.
think men can't multitask, but I'm here to tell you I can. I can be unemployed simultaneously multiple ways.
I love it.
Kudos to you. But you know what? That is the beauty of what you do, what you guys do, is that you can do all kinds of things. So stand-up comedy is not just comedy, standing up in front of people. It really does transfer into all of those other genres, really, I guess, of movies, and
there's
voice
different
acting and
things that you need to find your and learn your craft, and be disciplined in those things. And it's you got to know what you're, or at least try to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Not saying
try to
all the time, but there's certain things that you just try to train. You have to have some sort of training. There's natural talent that goes into things, but also too you have to work at your craft, and those things take time to develop and understand and comprehend, and all those different things that can happen, whether you're on stage or if you're on set or if you're in a recording studio. There's all sorts of different things. There's things that can overlap, but there's also things that are different and unique to each one of them.
Well, and not everybody can do that crossover too, right? So
not everybody has a desire to either. There's plenty of people, friends of mine, they never had any desire to do anything but stand up. And I just it's not that I didn't like stand up. I wanted different challenges as well, and so there was things that I was wanting to do, and those are just things that attracted me to different challenges. And it keeps you on your toes, and some days you may do all of them well, and some days you don't do any of them well. But
as I look into your world, to me, voice work was such a natural, because of your control of the mic, your voice is on stage, your characters on stage, and that was such a natural. And in the way my mind works, the two of you don't know that you have a connection, and it's one that I think is rather cool. You do, Vince, a character of Paul Brendel, and Jamie was he was at Cairo during his days, and his variety of different ways of landing in places that weren't supposed to be landed.
Right.
I remember Paul Brendel doing our traffic reports. Yeah.
Yeah. And Vince has got a character. He does Paul Brendel in his act, and it's funnier than heck.
Yeah, it's a little different version of a traffic report.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't go into what it is. We don't want to ruin it for people.
No, no. Those of you showing up tomorrow night will
Yeah.
laugh your heads off at it because it's funnier than heck. Just me thinking of it, I'm laughing.
Yeah. One of the things I was going to talk about is just diversifying into other things. So I've been working on and I can't really say exactly what it is, but I'm trying to produce a show, and so I'm working on that. I've been working on it for about a year and a half, and revolves around cars and different things that are it's a travel car show and human stories behind cars. And there's a Kitsap County relation to or connection to the first couple episodes. So when I get ready to, I'm trying to finish things up, and then I can try and sell it. And when I get that in the can, then I'd like to tell you guys more about it. But it's
We'll have
something
you back on.
yeah, it's something I've been working on for quite a while, and it's really interesting to dive into and inspirational, and it's been fun to work on and do something in a different realm. But I've always wanted to develop more of my own projects, just because I think that's just what works for me personally.
Sure. If you keep it interesting for yourself, it's going to be interesting for others. That's the way I usually see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think the trying to take things in a different spin on stuff that is visually interesting, the stories are interesting, and those kind of things that there's not really something that's out there like that. So that's something that I'm kind of excited to finish and see what kind of reaction I get. I think it's got legs, but you never know. But just if it doesn't, it's been a lot of fun, and it's been interesting and a learning experience. But I think once it's done, that I think it'd be a good positive reaction.
Well, cool. I can't wait to hear about it.
Can't wait myself. Looking forward to it, Vince.
Yeah, super. So you guys are tomorrow night at Maynard's.
Yes.
Showtime is 7
o'clock sharp. Boom. And it's at the Limited. There's 11 tickets left, so we're just about sold out for tomorrow night. And tickets are online at the Maynard's website. So just hit Maynard's, hit tickets, and we'll see people tomorrow night.
Yeah,
very cool. I look forward to it.
Yeah,
a fun Wednesday night in Kitsap County. Yeah.
Something to do. It's not going to be snowing, so.
No.
I was just going to say, I hope it doesn't snow.
Yeah. They'll show no matter what. It's on Buckland Hill, and it's so strange. Every show that I've done in Kitsap where it snowed, I've had more crowds and bigger crowds than nights where it's a perfect, beautiful night. So positively Kitsap, people think, you're not supposed to go. Well, I'm going to go. So
we're defiant that way.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I can't go out.
Well, that means you guys know how to drive in the snow.
That's exactly it. You got these kind of hills. We're out in the rural part of the world. Yeah, we know what we're doing.
No, we don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Miss Arizona. Yeah, okay. So maybe you have.
We don't.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, that's going to be a fun show. And I appreciate you coming on, Vince. And, I'm guessing you got to report back in on Thursday morning to Monroe.
Yeah, so I'll have to get out to Silverdale and catch the ferry back to Monroe and get back to my cell.
Perfect. Yeah. We won't tell. All right. I'll just say that you're Joey. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, brother.
Sweet Joey. Yeah.
Well, Joe, I'll see you tomorrow night about this time. Show time is 7 o'clock sharp, but safe travels. And thanks for coming on the show tonight, Joe.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is when you go back that long with somebody, it's, so much of that inside kind of inside baseball stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It gets so natural, and then you forget that nobody else knows what you're talking about. And that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun in itself too. So,
absolutely.
My goodness. Yeah.
Well, good. My day is just kind of crazy tomorrow, but I'm going to see if I can.
Yeah. It's a show we're seeing. And okay, so like, talking about, he goes back a few years in my world. It's amazing at his shows because he's been on NBC and TNT, and those shows have run for a while. People show up with his IMDb headshots and that kind of stuff, and want pictures and autographs and stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't think I'm live anymore. Jamie, are you still there? Hello? Oh my goodness. Is that how the show is going to end? I'll be darned. Oranging out. Okay. And I'm all by myself. Well, if you're still there, thanks for coming in every Tuesday live at 5. It's been fun for this one. Hope you had a little bit of fun while I was on. And my buddy Vince, he'll be in Silverdale tomorrow at Maynard's. But thanks for watching today. I don't know if this is going out, but that's it.